This hair is a frizzy, greasy, dirty mess. Hey guys, how are you? It's been a long day, you know. It's Saturday, it feels like a Sunday because I've had a lot of dance today, and that usually happens on Sundays. I had lectures this morning because, you know, weekend lectures are a thing. And oh, I was literally just gonna like prop my elbow up. I did a bit of work before dance, but to be honest with you, my whole day has been filled with dance. So university, especially here, it feels like you're trapped in this bubble because it's just like work, work, work. And if, say today, like I've had a day where I haven't had a lot of time to do work, you kind of feel bad about it because you're like, I should have done a lot more. But I think it's equally important that you don't stress about it and you look after your mental health and your physical health. And so I'm gonna have a chilled evening. I'm probably gonna do a bit of work, but I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm gonna take some time, some me time, you know, because I feel as if I need it. So this is gonna be a kind of evening to de-stress, and I kind of want to show you that so that you guys can do the same and you can de-stress with me. Studying, it is not a stress-free experience, and you've got to prioritize yourself. So that's what we're gonna do today, this evening. It's currently 7 o'clock, I'm gonna say, because I finished dance at 6, so it's probably coming up 7. I've literally just walked in my room. I don't know why I've unplaited my hair. This morning though, I did do 2 loads of washing, so I am pretty proud of myself. My room does feel like a total mess right now. I've just got stuff everywhere and I feel as if it's messy. I need to unpack my bag from today. Actually, we need to make it feel at least a bit more homely. So we need to close these curtains. Other one over here. Close the curtains. Got a third set over here. Oh, they're already closed. I don't think that those have been opened all day because it's too bright in the morning and I haven't really been here all day. We had some work with the intention to do work, but to be honest with you, I had 0 time to do any work. Whoa! Everything is going everywhere. Please go in the cupboard over here. Shorts over the other side. Tap shoes in the cupboard. Rye bread. Put it in the fridge. I don't know if you're supposed to keep rye bread in the fridge. Let's just shove this work away in my folder. And I also need to organise this folder because it's getting a bit too full as well. I had 2 lectures this morning, one of which was so interesting. It was about celiac disease and Crohn's, and I find that so interesting. Like the gut, to me, and like immunology and the gut, I just think that is such an amazingly cool field. I think there's so much that we don't know, but I think it's so cool. Just wanted to tell you. Okay. So I'm in my little unpacked from dance and I'm pretty hot in my room right now. I've just rolled out, stretched out, gonna get in the shower now. So I also put out like clean towels and everything today, so like clean hand towel, clean tea towel, and then I'm also gonna grab one of these, so it's gonna be my grey one. Please be dry. So all nice and fresh with the clean towels. Let's just put the bath mat on the floor like that, obviously, and just like lay out. Let's go. Hello! I love the smell of freshly washed hair. And the shampoo and conditioner that I'm actually using at the moment, they're from Function of Beauty and I am in love with them. I showed you guys in a previous video, but it's basically those 2 bottles down there. I have actually very, very recently introduced using a microfiber towel for like my hair care routine. Mum found this in Aldi, which is so good. In terms of like my hair care routine, this is what happens every time. I realized I just look so great like this. Anyways, recently I have kind of been using some of the curly girl kind of method. This is how we look. Yeah, I feel like some sort of T-Rex. I think it's a great look though. Let's just get out some clean pajamas. About once a week I wash my hair, so it's not very often at all. My skin is very dry in general and the winter months just don't help it. So if I am good to myself, I will give myself a little bit of a moisturize, but I'm not really one to go too extra. If I remember, I might put on some deodorant after my shower because you put it on when it's wet, so it's just easy to do it when you get out of the shower. I'm gonna put on some of this moisturizer stuff. Some toffee apple body butter. We're gonna go for that. It's a bit Christmassy, but we're gonna put that on. And then in terms of skincare products, I use kind of these ones from Ecotan. These came in like a little set of 3, and I'm just gonna use the moisturizer. Oh, I think that's a bit too much. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, my hands are incredibly red. They look super red in certain lights, and they do look pretty red right now. It is something that a lot of people pick up on in my videos. They're incredibly dry, and I think it's partly because I did have eczema when I was younger. I don't know if it's an allergic reaction to something, as some of you guys have suggested. I am interested in getting an allergy test done. But then the third thing, I think that my hands get so red, especially in the evenings and when I go through like different temperature changes. It is definitely, oh wow, this moisturizer is going everywhere. I think it is definitely something to do with Raynaud's because it's in my family. My sister has it, my mum has it. So yeah, Raynaud's is essentially when your hands go really red, and it's to do with really poor circulation. I have something in my eye. There is definitely something in my, oh wow, I can see the eyelash. I got it. And now for some of this. This is M&S, I think. I feel my body needs some moisturization. I need to epilate my legs as well at some point. They're very, well, they're getting quite hairy, not gonna lie. Whoa! Look at the color difference in my hands and my arms. Okay, I'm really pale as a person in general, but the difference in color between my hands and my skin is ridiculous. Look at this. It just happens every day. Oh wow, the palms are completely red. I definitely think this is Raynaud's. I'm not a fan of my hands. Right, let's take this towel on my hair. I have also been putting oil in my hair since I started to change up my haircare routine. I was originally using hemp oil, but it really didn't smell that great. So instead I currently use coconut oil, and I just put it in the ends of my hair whilst it's still semi-damp. Originally I put the oil, and this was the hemp oil, in my whole hair, and it just looked like my hair was greasy all the time. I might still be doing it wrong, but I try and focus on the ends. And this again is to try and stop frizziness. I just wanted to quickly and kind of briefly mention something that's been on my mind, or it's crossed my mind recently. I'm in final year of my degree, and this year everything is resting on these exams I take this year, and that is incredibly scary. I worked really hard in first and second year, and essentially those grades don't mean anything. I think that puts an enormous amount of pressure on us as final year students. I don't know how it works at other universities, but having spoken to other friends, I know that it can vary. So at least if my first and second year grades had counted at least a bit to my final year grade, I would be so much happier, because right now I try not to think about it that much because I try not to psych myself out and stress myself out about it. But yeah, I think that's incredibly scary, unfair, and it puts so much pressure on you to do well. And especially at university, like, it's applicable to A-levels and GCSEs that have been linearized and stuff in the UK, where everything is resting on the final exams that you take in year 13, for example. It's the same thing, but the fact that it's a degree and that I'm paying for this degree and I'm paying for this education, I can't do anything about it because it's my university. They set the rules. But you know, if I make one mistake, I mess up a single essay, that could be it. That could be, like, you know, my chance at getting the grade that I want gone. I was so happy coming into this degree, getting a 2-1, and I surprised myself. I say it all the time, and I kind of feel as if I have to live up to that. I put pressure on myself, yes, but I just kind of feel this pressure from, I don't know, the university itself, maybe as well. It's crossed my mind recently, and I thought I would share it because you might be in the same boat. You might be in your final year at university and everything is resting on those final grades. If I can, I would love to speak out more about it, because education is not a stress-free process, and it could be made a lot less stressful if, for example, your degree was not resting on one exam period. I would hope that it is changed. I've heard rumours that they might be changing it here, but I really think that it should be changed. I would love to petition about it and get a student body and a student force to speak out about it, because I really don't think it's right. And everyone has to be put through that, and no wonder people get mental health issues. They drop out or they intermit. They can't face those exams because everything is relying on them, you know? It's So scary. But yeah, that's just my thought of the day, and I thought it was quite appropriate for this video. But as we are de-stressing, we're not going to think about that, and that is the reason why I do so much else other than work, because I just don't think I could be sane if I just worked. Anything else other than work to escape from it all is so important, and the most important thing is your health and your physical and mental well-being. Remember that. Okay, so I've just plaited my hair because it's gonna like keep it out of the way whilst I'm cooking, and also to stop it going completely frizzy. So I've got some jackfruit, and I've never really had jackfruit, but I'm gonna try and make something with jackfruit. I'm really excited. I've been planning this all day. I love cooking. As you guys know, I've cooked every single meal in college since I've been at uni. I've never been to the buttery, which I'm pretty proud of. I love spraying down the work surfaces. I am such a hygiene freak when it comes to cooking at uni. The reason why I hate students sometimes, even though I am a student, is because they leave kitchens so messy. Just can't deal with that. If you're one of those people out there. So my pans are like going back there. I'm just gonna do my washing up, and then I'm gonna deal with the jackfruit thing once I've done my washing up. I'm just gonna call home. Hi!
Filming me, are you?
You don't want to be filmed, do you?
No. Literally, I've just sat down to eat my food.
This is the jackfruit that I have here. It is from Aldi. It is jackfruit in water. I have never tried jackfruit ever, so I don't know what it tastes like. I'm hoping this is representative of what jackfruit is. It's not fresh, I know, but I'm gonna attempt to make something with jackfruit. And I know that there's things like barbecue, pulled jackfruit. And on the back of this tin, it has like a jackfruit in a smoky barbecue sauce. I have most of the ingredients, except apple juice, and I don't have veggie stock, and I don't know if they're going to be key ingredients. It doesn't have anything that stands out as being barbecue-y, so I don't know what's going to make it barbecue-y. Cayenne pepper. I don't know what that is. We'll try something. I don't know what's going to come out of this. I'm not the most extravagant cook, I'll be honest with you, but I've gone from someone who did no cooking before I went to uni to cooking all my meals, so I'm quite proud of myself. But we're gonna try and be creative with jackfruit today, you know, guys. I'm excited to actually see what it looks like, because I have never... Ooh, weird. Interesting. I've seen jackfruit, but I've never tried it, as I said. I'm currently doing like brown rice, which I'm gonna have with it, and then my veg jar in there. Okay, so the first thing this has to do is rinse and drain the jackfruit. If it's gonna come out. It doesn't want to come out. This looks so weird. Break into small pieces. Ooh, it's weird. I really want to try it on its own. It looks scarily like meat. That is not what I was expecting, you know? It's not got a lot of flavour to it, not gonna lie. I think we need a lot of tomato puree. And tahini. I'm gonna cook it in this like frying pan wok thing. I've got some baby sweet corn in here and some red pepper. I'm gonna chop up an onion, add loads of spices, tahini, and see what happens. This is what it currently looks like. I added way too much liquid, so I had to drain some of it from it. And I also thought that this tin tomatoes was just gonna be liquidized, but no, out plopped these massive plum tomatoes. So I was like, okay. But yeah, I'm just kind of letting it simmer. Oh, hang on. Look what I'm trying to make.
How's that? What is it, like a curry?
No, guess. Try and guess what it is. Well, I haven't tried it, and I don't really know what I'm trying to do here, but I'm trying to make something.
It looks like you're making a mess.
Hey, excuse me.
What does it taste like? Too hot. I was careful, you burn your bloody mouth.
I don't really know what I've done. I don't know what it needs more of.
What is jackfruit?
A fruit.
It is a fruit, is it? How about adding some turmeric? What about putting a bit of sort of something with a kick to it, like a bit of chilli?
I'll put some more tahini in, and I think I'll put a bit more spice in. This is what we have in my gigantic bowl, as usual. This is what my jackfruit thing kind of turned out like. And then I have loads spare in this Tupperware, which means I've actually meal prepped as well, which is really useful. I think it could have done with the apple juice and maybe like the veggie stock to give it a bit more flavour, but I added a few more spices. I added some chili powder, quite a bit of chili powder. I added some cumin because that's like quite strong. Yeah, now I've got it all around my mouth, like, because I was licking the spoon. It tastes pretty good for a first off trying to make jackfruit, but I think it would have been nice to have like proper ingredients. I've just been working, doing a bit of reading, and I'm gonna wash up my bowl. That dinner was so good. I'm very pleased with myself. I just want to slide in here and talk about this. This is Nana, my sister and I's ethical clothing brand, and we are releasing new stock for Valentine's Day. I've still got orange on my mouth. And this is the item that we're releasing. We thought we were going to give you a sneak peek. So yeah, this lighting is not great, but it says let that mango, because if you're single you have to own being single, and even if you're not single, go for it. It is a cropped baby pink sweatshirt and yellow embroidered writing, and these are being launched on Valentine's Day, the 14th of February. These are going to go live on the Nana Store website, my website, so I will leave the link below. It's always in the link down below. We're just releasing it on Valentine's Day because it's quite applicable, but it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day related really. It's like lifetime motto that you should live by. If you are subscribed to the mailing list, you will be notified in advance and stuff. You can actually see it quite well here, and I am wearing a size small. I'm just currently eating mugshot peas because I'm just weird like this and I just love peas. You will know this if you've watched my channel before. I'm then gonna have some almond milk, do my teeth, and go to bed. I'm gonna take my hair out because I can't normally sleep with it in a plait. It's just really annoying. I hope you have enjoyed this little de-stress evening routine. I cannot speak because I've got retainers in. I'm gonna shove on some lip balm and hand cream and go to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. I will speak to you very soon.